Have you ever felt invisible? Like you're just another face in the crowd? Easily replaced and quickly forgotten. I want you to think about that feeling for a moment. Really let it sink in. That gnawing uncertainty, that creeping doubt that maybe, just maybe, you don't matter as much as you thought you did. Now hold on to that feeling, because we're going to transform it into something powerful. You see, there's a fundamental truth that most people never grasp. Your value isn't determined by others. It's determined by you. And when you truly understand your own worth, when you cultivate yourself to become truly irreplaceable, that's when everything changes. That's what we're here to talk about today. How to make them fear losing you. Now, I'm not talking about manipulation or playing games. I'm talking about becoming so valuable, so essential, that the very thought of your absence creates a void that can't be filled. It's about personal growth on such a profound level that you become a beacon of light in a world of mediocrity. Let's start with the simple questions. What makes someone irreplaceable? Is it talent, skills, charisma? Sure, those things play a part, but they're not the whole story. Not even close. True irreplaceability comes from within. It's about cultivating a mindset, a way of being that sets you apart in every interaction, every task, every moment of your life. Think about the people in your life who you couldn't imagine living without. What makes them special? Is it just their abilities, or is it something more? Something intangible that you can't quite put your finger on, but you know it when you see it. That something's what we're after. And I promise you, it's within your reach. But it's going to take work, hard work, the kind of work most people aren't willing to do. Because here's the truth. Becoming irreplaceable isn't about being perfect. It's about being relentless in your pursuit of growth. It's about showing up every single day, ready to give more than you take, ready to push yourself beyond your comfort zone, ready to face your fears and overcome them. It starts with self-awareness. You need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and ask yourself some tough questions. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What unique perspectives and experiences do you bring to the table? What value do you add to the lives of those around you? And here's the kicker. You need to be brutally honest with yourself. No sugarcoating, no excuses. Because if you can't be honest with yourself, how can you expect others to see your true value? Once you've got a clear picture of where you stand, it's time to start building. And I mean building yourself from the ground up. Every skill, every trait, every habit that makes you who you are needs to be examined, refined, and strengthened. Are you reliable? Then become the most dependable person anyone has ever met. Are you creative? Then push your creativity to new heights every single day. Are you a problem solver? Then tackle challenges that others shy away from. But here's the thing. It's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it. It's about the energy you bring, the attitude you carry, the impact you make on everyone around you. Think about it. We've all met people who light up a room just by walking into it. People whose very presence makes others feel energized, inspired, capable of achieving more than they ever thought possible. That's the kind of person you need to become. And it starts with your mindset. You need to cultivate an unwavering belief in yourself and your abilities. Not arrogance, mind you. Confidence. There's a big difference. Arrogance repels. Confidence attracts. Confidence says, I know my worth, and I'm here to add value. It's not about being better than others. It's about being the best version of yourself and inspiring others to do the same. But confidence alone isn't enough. You need to back it up with action. Consistent, relentless action. Because here's another truth that most people never grasp. Your habits define you. Your daily routines, the small choices you make when no one's watching, these are the building blocks of your character. So ask yourself, what are your habits saying about you? Are they the habits of someone irreplaceable, or are they the habits of someone easily forgotten? Do you show up early or just on time? Do you go above and beyond or do just enough to get by? Do you take responsibility for your mistakes or look for someone to blame? Do you constantly seek to learn and grow? Or are you content with what you already know? These might seem like small things, but they add up. They compound over time, and before you know it, they've shaped your entire life. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment what your life would look like if you committed to excellence in everything you do, if you approached every task, every interaction, every opportunity with the mindset of someone truly irreplaceable. How would it change the way you work? The way you relate to others? The way you see yourself? I'll tell you how. It would transform you from the inside out. It would make you someone that others not only want to be around, but someone they can't imagine being without. But let me be clear. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the truest, most authentic version of yourself. Because authenticity is irreplaceable. In a world full of imitations and knockoffs, genuine people stand out like beacons. So don't try to be someone you're not. Instead, focus on amplifying your unique strengths, your passions, your quirks. These are the things that make you you. And when you fully embrace them, when you let them shine through in everything you do, that's when you become truly unforgettable. Now, some of you might be thinking, but what if I'm not special? What if I don't have any unique talents or abilities? Let me stop you right there. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has something unique to offer. Your experiences, your perspective, your way of seeing the world, these are things that no one else has in quite the same way you do. The problem isn't that you're not special. The problem is that you haven't yet discovered or fully developed what makes you special. And that's okay. That's what this journey is all about. It's about peeling back the layers, digging deep and uncovering the gold that's been inside you all along. It's about having the courage to be vulnerable, to fail, to learn, and to grow. Because here's another truth. Growth isn't comfortable. It's not meant to be. Growth happens when we push ourselves beyond our limits, when we face our fears head on, when we do the things that scare us. So I want you to ask yourself, what scares you? What's holding you back from becoming the person you know you could be? Is it fear of failure? Fear of success? Fear of what others might think? Whatever it is, I want you to face it, embrace it, use it as fuel to propel you forward. Because on the other side of that fear is where true growth happens. It's where you become irreplaceable. Now, let's talk about relationships. Because being irreplaceable isn't just about what you can do. It's about how you make others feel. Think about the people in your life who you value most, the ones you couldn't imagine living without. What is it about them that makes them so special? Is it just their skills or abilities, or is it something more? I'd be willing to bet it's the way they make you feel, the way they listen without judgment, the way they support you when you're down, the way they celebrate your successes as if they were their own. These are the qualities of someone truly irreplaceable, someone who doesn't just add value through what they do, but through who they are. So how do you become that person? It starts with empathy, with truly seeking to understand others, to see the world through their eyes. It's about being present in every interaction, giving your full attention, your full self. It's about being the kind of person who lifts others up, who inspires them to be better, who makes them believe in themselves and their abilities. And here's the beautiful thing. When you focus on adding value to others, when you genuinely care about their success and well-being, you become invaluable. You become someone they can't imagine living without. But it's not just about being nice. It's about being real. It's about having the courage to speak your truth, even when it's difficult. It's about holding others accountable, pushing them to be their best selves. Because true friends, true leaders, true irreplaceable people, they don't just tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. They challenge you to grow, to be better, to reach for more. And when you become that person, the one who inspires, who challenges, who supports unconditionally, that's when they'll fear losing you. Not out of manipulation or coercion, but out of genuine appreciation for the value you bring to their lives. Now, let's talk about your work. Whether you're an employee, an entrepreneur, or somewhere in between, the principles of being irreplaceable apply just the same. In the professional world, being irreplaceable isn't about hoarding knowledge or making yourself the only one who can do a certain job. That's a recipe for stagnation, not growth. No, being irreplaceable at work is about consistently delivering value above and beyond what's expected. It's about being the person who doesn't just identify problems but comes up with solutions. The one who doesn't just do their job but looks for ways to improve the entire process. It's about being proactive instead of reactive, anticipating needs before they arise, seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. But more than that, it's about your attitude. It's about being the person who brings positive energy to every situation, the one who lifts the entire team up, the one who people want to work with, not because you're perfect, but because you bring out the best in them. Think about it. In any organization, there are always a few people who stand out. The ones who, if they left, would leave a void that couldn't easily be filled. What makes them different? Is it just their skills, their knowledge, their experience? Sure, those things play a part. But there are plenty of skilled, knowledgeable, experienced people who are still easily replaceable. No, what sets them apart is their mindset, their approach, their unwavering commitment to. They're the ones who take ownership, who don't make excuses, who see every challenge as an opportunity to prove their worth and add value. They're the ones who are always learning, always growing, always looking for ways to improve, not just themselves, but everyone around them. And here's the key. They do it consistently, day in, day out, not just when the boss is watching or when there's a promotion on the line, but all the time, because that's who they are. It's ingrained in their character. So ask yourself, are you that person? Are you the one people turn to when the chips are down? Are you the one who brings solutions, not just problems? Are you the one who lifts the entire team up? If not, why not? What's holding you back? What habits do you need to change? What skills do you need to develop? Remember, becoming irreplaceable isn't about being perfect. It's about constant growth. It's about waking up every day with a commitment to be better than you were yesterday. It's about setting high standards for yourself and then consistently meeting and exceeding them. It's about doing the things others aren't willing to do, going the extra mile when everyone else is looking for shortcuts. And here's the beautiful thing. When you commit to this path, when you dedicate yourself to becoming truly invaluable, success becomes inevitable. It might not happen overnight. It might not happen in a week or a month or even a year, but it will happen. Because the world is always in need of people who bring real value. People who don't just talk about making a difference, but actually do it. People who inspire others, not through their words, but through their actions. Now, I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, but isn't it selfish to focus so much on becoming irreplaceable? Shouldn't we be more concerned with helping others? And that's a valid question. But here's the truth. Becoming irreplaceable isn't about putting yourself above others. It's about becoming the best version of yourself so that you can better serve others. Think about it. The more value you can bring, the more you can help. The stronger you become, the more you can lift others up. The more you grow, the more you can inspire others to grow. It's like what they say on airplanes. Put your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give what you don't. So by focusing on your own growth, by committing to excellence in everything you do, you're actually putting yourself in a position to make a bigger impact, to help more people, to leave a lasting legacy. And isn't that what we all want deep down? To know that our life mattered, that we made a difference, that we left the world a little better than we found it? That's what becoming irreplaceable is really about. It's not about ego or status. It's about maximizing your potential so that you can maximize your impact. So I want you to think about that. Think about the impact you could have if you truly committed to this path, if you decided right here and now that you were going to become someone irreplaceable. How would it change your life? How would it change the lives of those around you? How would it change your community, your workplace, your world? Because here's the thing. When you become truly irreplaceable, it's not just others who fear losing you. You start to fear losing yourself. You become protective of your growth, your standards, your integrity. You start to make decisions not based on what's easy or comfortable, but on what aligns with your values and your vision for yourself. You start to say no to things that don't serve your growth and yes to things that challenge and stretch you. And as you do this, as you continue to grow and evolve, something magical happens. You start to attract other growth-minded people, people who inspire you, challenge you, push you to be even better. Your circle starts to change. The opportunities that come your way start to change. Your entire life starts to transform. But let me be clear, this isn't about leaving people behind or thinking you're better than others. It's about inspiring others to grow with you. It's about becoming a leader, not through position or title, but through example. Because when you become truly irreplaceable, you naturally become a leader. People are drawn to your energy, your drive, your commitment to excellence. They want to know your secret to understand what makes you different. And that's when you have the opportunity to really make a difference, to share what you've learned, to help others see their own potential and start their own journey of. This is the ripple effect of becoming irreplaceable. It doesn't just change your life. It changes the lives of everyone around you. It raises the standards not just for you, but for your entire sphere of influence. So as we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a challenge. A challenge to commit right here and now to becoming truly irreplaceable. Not for the sake of ego or status, not to manipulate or control others, but to become the best version of yourself, to maximize your potential and your impact on the world. I want you to commit to excellence in everything you do, to continuous growth and learning, to facing your fears and pushing beyond your comfort zone. I want you to commit to adding value in every interaction, every relationship, every area of your life, to being the person who lifts others up, who inspires growth, who leads by example. I want you to commit to authenticity, to being true to yourself and your values, even when it's difficult, to speaking your truth and standing up for what you believe in. And most of all, I want you to commit to persistence, because this journey isn't always easy. There will be setbacks. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when you wonder if it's all worth it. But I promise you, it is. The person you'll become, the impact you'll have, the life you'll create. It's all worth it. So don't give up. Don't settle for mediocrity. Don't let fear or doubt or the opinions of others hold you back. Become the person you were meant to be. Become irreplaceable. Because when you do, when you truly embody these principles we've discussed, something amazing happens. You stop worrying about whether others will leave you and start attracting people who would never dream of letting you go. You stop fearing loss and start embracing growth. You stop playing small and start living up to your true potential. And in the end, isn't that what life is all about? Becoming the best version of ourselves? Making a real difference in the world. Living a life of purpose and meaning. That's the power of becoming irreplaceable. That's the transformation I'm inviting you to make. You're sitting there right now listening to these words. But let me ask you something. Are you really here? Are you fully present? Or is your mind wandering, thinking about what you need to do later or what happened earlier today? Because if you're not fully here, you're missing out. You're missing out on the opportunity to transform your life starting right now. I want you to take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. Now exhale slowly. Feel the tension leaving your body. This moment right here, right now, this is where change begins. We've talked about becoming irreplaceable, about making them fear losing you. But let's dig deeper. Let's get to the heart of what's really holding you back. Is it fear? Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown? Or is it complacency? Have you settled for good enough when you know you're capable of greatness? Whatever it is, I want you to acknowledge it. Don't run from it. Don't try to ignore it. Face it head on. Because here's the truth. The things that scare us most are often the things we need to do to grow. Think about a time in your life when you faced a fear, when you stepped out of your comfort zone. How did it feel? Terrifying, right? But what happened after? Did you grow? Did you learn something about yourself? That's the paradox of growth. It's uncomfortable, it's challenging. Sometimes it's downright painful, but it's also exhilarating, it's liberating. It's what makes life worth living. So I want you to think about what's holding you back right now. What's that one thing you know you need to do, but you've been putting off? Maybe it's having a difficult conversation with someone. Maybe it's pursuing that dream you've always had but never acted on. Maybe it's simply admitting to yourself that you're capable of more than you've been giving. Whatever it is, I want you to make a commitment right now. A commitment to yourself. A commitment to face that fear, to take that step to become the person you know you can be. Because here's the thing, becoming irreplaceable isn't just about what you do. It's about who you become in the process. It's about the person you evolve into as you face your fears, as you push your boundaries, as you commit to excellence in everything you do. Think about the people in your life who you admire most, the ones who inspire you, who challenge you to be better. What qualities do they possess? Is it their skills or achievements that you admire most, or is it their character, their integrity, their unwavering commitment to their values? I'd be willing to bet it's the latter. Because skills can be learned, knowledge can be acquired, but character, that's something that's forged through challenge and adversity. It's something that's built day by day, choice by choice. So as you embark on this journey to become irreplaceable, I want you to focus not just on what you can do, but on who you can become, because that's where true transformation happens. Imagine for a moment the best version of yourself, the version that's confident, capable, full of purpose and passion, the version that inspires others, that makes a real difference in the world. That version of you exists. It's within you right now. And every choice you make, every action you take, is either moving you closer to that version of yourself or further away. So I want you to start making choices that align with that best version of yourself. Choices that might be difficult in the moment, but that you know are right. Choices that push you to grow, to learn, to become more than you are right now. Maybe it's choosing to wake up an hour earlier to work on that project you've been putting off. Maybe it's choosing to have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Maybe it's choosing to say no to something that doesn't align with your values or your goal. These choices might seem small in the moment, but they add up. They compound over time, and before you know it, you become someone new, someone stronger, more capable, more aligned with your true potential. But here's the catch. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's not about making one big decision and suddenly becoming irreplaceable. It's about the small decisions you make every single day. It's about consistency. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it, because that's what sets irreplaceable people apart. They don't rely on motivation or inspiration. They rely on discipline. They understand that success isn't about feeling good all the time. It's about doing what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. So I want you to start building that discipline. Start small if you need to. Make one commitment to yourself today. Maybe it's to read for 30 minutes every day. Maybe it's to exercise for 15 minutes. Maybe it's to reach out to one person in your network. Wherever it is, commit to it, not just for today, not just for this week, but for the long haul, because that's how real change happens. That's how you become irreplaceable. And as you do this, as you start to see the changes in yourself, something amazing will happen. The people around you will start to notice. They'll see the difference in your energy, your attitude, your results. They'll be drawn to you. They'll want to know your secret. And that's when you'll realize you're not just becoming irreplaceable to others. You're becoming irreplaceable to yourself. You're becoming someone you're proud to be. Someone who lives up to their potential. Someone who makes a real difference in the world. That's the ultimate goal. Not to make others fear losing you, but to become someone you can't bear to lose. To become so aligned with your values, so committed to your growth, that the thought of going back to your old ways is unthinkable. So I want you to take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you can. Visualize that best version of yourself. See yourself living with purpose, making an impact, being truly irreplaceable. Feel the confidence, the strength, the sense of fulfillment that comes with living up to your potential. Now, open your eyes. That future is waiting for you. It's within your reach. But it's up to you to grab it. It's up to you to make the choices day by day, moment by moment. That will lead you there. Are you ready? Are you willing to do what it takes? To face your fears, to push your boundaries, to become truly irreplaceable. The choice is yours. The power is in your hands, and I believe in you. I believe in your potential to become someone truly extraordinary. So what's it going to be? Are you going to settle for mediocrity, or are you going to commit to excellence? Are you going to let fear hold you back, or are you going to use it as fuel to propel you forward? The world needs you. It needs your unique gifts, your unique perspective, your unique contribution. Don't deprive the world of that. Don't deprive yourself of the joy, the fulfillment, the sense of purpose that comes from living up to your potential. Become irreplaceable, not just to others, but to yourself. Become the person you were always meant to be. The journey starts now. Are you ready? So, what do you say? Are you ready to take that first step? Are you ready to commit to becoming someone they can't imagine losing? The choice is yours. The power is in your hands. And I believe in you. I believe in your potential to become truly irreplaceable. Now go out there and show the world what you're capable of. Become the person you were always meant to be. Become irreplaceable. Thank you.